Top Bin 90 is proud to welcome the Olszynski Law Firm as an official sponsor. With 2 locations in Charlotte and Concord, the Olszynski Law Firm specializes in personal injuries, criminal defense, DUIs, workers' compensation, and much, much more. With over 12 years practicing law, the Olszynski Law Firm makes it a priority to treat each client with the focused and dedicated representation that they need. For a free consultation in English or in Spanish, give them a call today.
Hi, my name is Justin Olszynski, managing partner of the Olszynski Law Firm, inaugural season ticket holder. Just here to let you know that our law firm, the Olszynski Law Firm, has you covered. We cover criminal law, family law, workers' compensation, personal injury. We're here to support you in your time of need. Give us a call.
Yeah, I said in the dressing room to some guys, like, all the season, all the trainings, what I had in this season, it goes to this last save, and this is the football, this is the soccer, that you need to be ready. Even this game, all the game, I didn't had such a much job like to do, and then in last 2-3 minutes I had 2-3 saves, even one save make some from defenders, and yeah. I knew that it will come something because they have such a much quality that it will be really weird that all the game they don't have nothing.
And second, obviously a lot's been put on the shoulders of Messi, but you also have Busquets, Alba. What did you feel any additional pressure defending them, or is it just another day at the office?
For sure, it's bigger pressure because when Messi goes on you. You don't know what can you expect. It's not normal player, and with big respect and everything. But you know, like when he go against one against one with me, it's completely different situation. When normal player go 1 against 1 with me, and this is the normal. And for sure, it's the same. It thinks and our players, because this is one of the best players in the world ever.
Christian, specifically on that last save, the fingertip save, what did you see and what did you do on that play?
I really need to say that this is everything from the training. Last, I will say for me, 2-3 months we really work on this, and that is specific that most of the crosses from there come to the striker will go in second post, and it's very difficult to keep the patient that you don't go on the first post because the ball attracts you, that you make the step right, and you need to keep the legs in the middle and wait a reaction. And this, it helps me today that I saved this ball, and I know how many we work all together on this, and it's really difficult. Maybe it looks a little bit easier than it is, but yeah, today's, if I can say that I wait some save like this, yeah, I wait something like this from the crosses because I think I grow up in these things.
Congratulations, Christian. What was the emotion you felt the moment you realized that this team clinched the playoff spot?
Yeah, it's a really special moment because all the season I can say for me, we struggle. Like a lot of jobs, a lot of receiving the goal in 90 minutes. We put all effort, but still we don't have this. I will say we don't have this quality that we kill someone with 2-3 goals differences. That is easier for us in defense. That last 10 minutes you are not like nervous, and that one ball can change all the game. Because I think many of these games we played better than opponent. And then, but just one goal is differences. And then in the last minute, penalty or some good action, how Miami had it, they score, and then we speak, what we can do better. Like, I think we grow up, but still we are fighting because all these results we have lead by 1 goal differences. And this is like in the soccer, everything can happen. From one cross, they don't need to have nothing, and then one cross can make the trouble.
Congratulations, Christian. What does this mean for the team after all the ups and downs of the season to make the playoffs?
really big thing because normally we were in this situation that maybe we'll not go to playoff, and then next season again is bigger pressure on you because then we will wait from years by years. Oh, this team is second or third year in the league. They didn't make playoff. They put all the pressure on the team, and for us this is like a really good step forward. Something goes from our back, and even I don't know how we make this. Really, I can say from my side, not that I didn't believe. I work hard, but for me it was like how we can do this. Like we didn't win. I was looking like 17 games. We had like 2 wins before this all good results, and it's difficult to put in your head like to believe in this. But if you have strong head to put work in this, not just believe. Everybody can say believe, but for me it's more like work hard and then something can back to you. And I think the whole team, all the season, after all these goals what we receive in 90 minutes, we come back on Monday, we work hard and we keep forward. And then we can say these games like give us some effort that we didn't receive goal in. And against Inter Miami we take clean sheet. What if I ask here in the room who will expect clean sheet against Inter Miami, I'm sure that even me, I will not say like that is possible.
What did your teammates show you not doing a here we go again, having those doubts at the end of the game, fighting with that 1-0 lead all the way through the game?
Yeah, I will not say that we have doubts. We don't have doubts like, oh, what will happen? We lead, we will receive the goal. No, we don't think like this, but all the MLS teams are like equal. We don't play with someone who are like, I can say in Europe in the leagues when Paris Saint-Germain play with some team who is on the bottom of the table, when they lead 1-0, you don't expect that they will receive the goal. Even they receive sometimes in 90s. But it's not equal quality. Here everything is equal, and if we are like 1 goal lead in 80 minutes, normally that pressure will come on us that you cannot play. How did you play these 80 minutes? And this team gives everything because they don't have nothing to lose. Like Nashville, how they score last goal. Defender come in attack, one ball bouncing, penalty from nothing. Like they change the formation. They don't care, and like they fight just for the 1 goal. And we don't have doubt, but it happens, and we need to solve this. And thanks God we solved this game.
A game that goes 90 minutes on the edge the whole time, the adrenaline and everything. How much fun was this for you?
It was not fun for me. It was like very difficult because I was not in the game. I didn't. Maybe I had before this 1 shot in the goal, and you just wait that something will happen. Something will happen. You need to be ready. And I didn't had ball in my feet a lot. I didn't had some shots that you are in the game. Like then. All the time something is in your mind, like you need to be awake, wait this once. You don't know what will happen, which chance they will have, 1 against 1 or shooting from 20 meters or I don't know. But you need to be ready, and it was not fun. It's a really big pressure. It was a big pressure because, again, we have all these stories, how it happens before games. And then like when he showed 3 minutes, when you see like, okay, it will come. I was so happy when he whistled, and then it was funny.
When you played with Ludogorets, playing in Europe and stuff, in a big event, whether it's Europa League or Champions League, stuff like that, how does this compare to like the intensity of one of those matches?
Quality or?
Well, just the overall ambiance and everything about it.
Yeah, I cannot compare with this. I don't know how many people was today. Like normally we play there in the league, maybe 3,000-4,000 people. This is maximum. Or home games when we play for Champions League. Then it was like 13,000-14,000 because the stadium is not so big. But yeah, you cannot compare this with all MLS. Every Wednesday, Saturday we play in front. The less is 15 till 20,000 people whenever we go, and home games we play all the time with 35,000 people, what is amazing. And about this, like, we don't have any pressure, like this is our support, and we really love this when they come in such a big number.
Last season, you guys had a big late season resurgence that puts you in playoff contention. This season, you also had quite the run at the end of the year. Could you compare this run to last year's run? And does making the playoffs, or does barely missing the playoff last year make this run so much more gratifying?
Yeah, even last year, I can say how we played, like, we came that the last 5 games we need to win 5 games, and then it starts like 3 games we really won, like okay, like in Chicago we lost 2-0, they lead 2-0, and we come back. But I don't know, against Columbus even I felt that we can win this game. In the end we draw, and then everything goes like that. The last game it's not important, but yeah, it gives us some experience, because last season was the same thing, like last 5 games like this season, and thanks God this season something it happened that we don't need 5 wins, 3 wins with or 4 wins with 1 draw. It was enough, and thanks God that all others results it helps us that we are going to playoff.
We saw Ashley Westbrook today walk out with Anton Walk's daughter. You know, maybe just describe, you know, that, like, I mean, you guys have had a tough season. You lost a player, right? Maybe it's not something that, like, everybody experiences, right? And just that overall moment and being able to, you know, end tonight with a positive and a win here.
You know, I can say that when I saw her in front of me, because Ashley is in front of me, it gives me some bigger power, because in these such a important moments, sometimes you forget, like we don't forget him, but you know, like when you see somebody from the family, it's something different. Then like immediately you are thinking like how she felt, and what is this, how big moment maybe it's this for her. And yeah, for me, I can say personally, it gives me more power that all the game I gave something even more from me. What can I do?
Hey Christian, congrats on your win today. Throughout the whole press conference, you've been sharing the hardships, the struggles of the team. Now that the regular season is over and you're heading into playoffs, what's your mentality going into playoffs?
Really big mentality, because this Mexican Cup gives us some big effort that we are very good tournament team. And if I can say something that what I believe that we are very good in the tournament. And everything can happen, but I think we have a like really big chance now to make something, because even the draws, it's not finished the game. And we show that we are strong on the penalties. And like, I really believe that we can go far away. It will be very difficult, because New York Red Bull is a good team, intense team, but I really trust that we are, if we go to penalties, that we are really strong there.
What difference did see you between Inter without Messi and one with Messi?
I think overall we played better game than we played there. Like in defense, how we changed the positions and how we controlled the Messi. For me, Yera played a really good game, because he was so close to him. It was not easy even for Messi. And the difference is for sure for us. Like you have more freedom when he don't play, because every ball what they pass to him, you know that he will make something. Thanks God he didn't make today big problems for us. But every this touch when he play on the wingers, our line keep perfect line. They were many times in offside, but every of this ball, like you see that this ball has quality. And it came to the player. One time Brecht slide in last second to Jordi Alba in second half. I think if Brecht didn't follow the Jordi Alba till the end, this guy will go 1-against-1 with me, like from nothing. One ball to him, he chipped the ball over the line and immediately his chance.
Last two, Steven and Sam.
Christian, congratulations, not only for making the playoffs, but a fantastic game today on your part. You've got a great career that you've played to this point, and obviously this is the most important game tonight in club history, at least until the next game. But how would you rank this game in terms of importance overall with your career?
Very important game. Very big game, important games, and all experience what I had, I think I put in this game. And yeah, just the soccer is like this. Like Wednesday is another, probably the biggest game for the history for this club until now. And then like we will come somehow in the end. But today this was the biggest game. In the Wednesday is the biggest game in Wednesday, and this is like I just need to be calm, be like how I was all the season, and it's one day now behind us, and Wednesday is the most important game, and I need to be like the best one, Christian, on Wednesday.
How did it feel when that offsides flag went up on Messi, and did you know he was offsides before the flag went up?
I didn't know, but for me it was weird because Andrew was in good position, and when this guy passed to him, he received the ball straight away, and this was for me weird, like how you can receive the ball in the deep, like straight in the feet. That means that you are in offside position. But normal, like if he ran for the ball, then I will be sure that he's not in offside. But to receive straight away ball in the feet, yeah. But even this 1-against-1. I knew that he will chip me, but like I cannot just stay like up. He just wait 1 second that I go down and he chipped perfectly. Even Andrew, he run on the back me that he can save this, but like this guy when he goes 1-against-1, like I don't know what can happen. Like when he's completely free, that you can save this ball.
No, bueno, primeramente gracias, ¿no? por las felicitaciones. Bueno, creo que en la semana, en todo esto que vengo trabajando, siempre me enfocaba en eso, que en cualquier momento que entraba a la cancha iba a dar lo mejor de mí. Y bueno, creo que eso me mantuvo y siempre enfocado en eso que eran los partidos. Y bueno, eso se da el gran rendimiento que tengo en estos momentos. Y bueno, gracias a Dios que en estos momentos se nos dio la clasificación a los playoffs.
So Arturo asked, can you talk about your past two performances, especially this one, giving so much on the line? And Kerwin said, and he said congratulations as well, but so Kerwin said thank you for the congrats, and that he focuses on being focused when he is on the pitch, and that's what really got him through this time, and thank God that with that focus, they were able to achieve going to the playoffs.
Kevin, hemos venido viendo desde la temporada pasada, no tenía mucha participación, no solamente por los 2 goles que acabas de anotar, sino que pienso que eres de los jugadores más sobresalientes del equipo, más técnicos. ¿Has pensado si jugar una temporada más con el Charlotte FC y salir a Europa a jugar?
No, bueno, creo que eso no lo sé yo, ¿sabes? Eso se trabaja, se da. En estos momentos tengo un contrato aquí, mi estadía aquí, quiero seguir aquí. Pero bueno, solo Dios sabe el destino y si es de salir, salgo, si es de continuar, voy a dar siempre lo mejor aquí en el club.
So you asked what's to come of your time with Charlotte FC, given the past couple of goals and his performance here, and Kerwin said that that's not for him to decide, but he's going to keep being here and happy to be here, and whatever happens in the future happens in the future.
Gracias Uri, gracias Kareli, Alexis de la que buena. ¿Qué se siente anotar un gol ante un rival tan importante y además con un público tan maravilloso, un estadio lleno, gritando Charlotte FC? Como jugador, ¿qué sientes?
Bueno, creo que en el momento que hago el gol no sabía lo que estaba haciendo, ¿no? Pero bueno, es algo maravilloso, algo que no tienes palabras, ¿no? Con toda la afición que en ningún momento falló, siempre llenaba el estadio y bueno, hoy completamente lleno, le doy la alegría. También el trabajo de mis compañeros fue excelente. Bueno, anotar un gol con el estadio así, creo que no hay palabras para describir ese momento.
He asked, how does it feel to make such a goal under these circumstances with the team that's here and with such a big stadium so filled? And he said, well, in the moment when you're scoring, well, you feel a lot, but he has no words, and with the stadium so filled and it's always filled, he always feels like he can count on the fans to be there. And the team performance together was great, but that was
Congratulations, Kerwin. Christian Lattanzio puts a big focus on development as a team and as individual players. What has the experience been like for you working with and under Christian Lattanzio, especially as a developing young winger?
Dice, felicidades, Kerwin. Y dijo que Lattanzio pone mucha énfasis en creciendo como individual y grupo. ¿Cómo para usted siente creciendo y trabajando con Lattanzio tan joven en su carrera?
Bueno, muchas gracias, ¿no?, por las felicidades. Creo que el míster tiene mucho que ver en todo el desempeño del grupo. Creo que en ningún momento nos deja salir de contexto, ¿sabes? Siempre nos mantiene enfocados. Las palabras que nos dice siempre son las correctas y bueno, es una persona muy enfocada y por eso el trabajo que se nos está dando estos últimos juegos.
Says thank you for the congrats. Lattanzio is a very focused man and always knows the right things to say, and so he plays a huge role into how the team performs. And so.
Kerwin, felicidades, el gol hoy también, clasificar a los playoffs. Lattanzio habló que el equipo se ha mantenido junto en las buenas y en las malas esta temporada. ¿Puedes hablar un poco de las últimas semanas y cómo se ha sentido este grupo que se ve que puede calificar, no puede calificar y al fin se metió?
No, bueno, como te digo, es un entrenador muy enfocado, ¿sabes? Siempre mantiene el grupo en lo que él quiere y sí, hay un grupo muy unido a pesar de las derrotas que tuvimos en casa, los empates que tuvimos, siempre nos mantuvimos fuertes y bueno, es lo que se ha dado y lo que se ha visto en los juegos estos que hemos ganado, que es un grupo totalmente fuerte en el vestuario, mentalmente, somos un grupo muy, muy unido.
So Jorge asked, can you, like Christian, congratulations as well, but Lattanzio always talks about how the team is together through the good and the bad. Can you speak to the overall team environment? And Kerwin said that, as he mentioned earlier, Lattanzio is a very focused trainer and that they are a very united team no matter what throughout the ties and going into the playoffs, and whether we are going to playoffs or not going to playoffs, they remain united and that they are a strong and united team moving forward.
All right, two more, Nick, and then we'll end here.
Congratulations, Kerwin. Can you describe what you saw on your goal?
Felicidades, Kerwin. ¿Puedes escribir un poquito de cuando hiciste el gol?
No, bueno, muchas gracias, ¿no? Ya ahí le dije, creo que no sabía en el momento lo que había hecho, ¿no? Ya después del tiempo, ya cuando estoy celebrando con mi compañero, se siente la emoción, se siente la energía que teníamos y bueno, no tengo palabras, como te digo, es un gol muy importante que nos lleva a los playoffs.
He said thank you. That he didn't know what was happening in the moment until it happened and he was celebrating with the team, and that it was a very important goal. And
Follow up. What was said in the locker room after the match between players and coach?
¿Qué le dijeron aquí en el locker room después del partido dentro el profesor y su equipo?
¿Oye, en el vestuario?
Sí.
No, solo hay palabras de felicitaciones para todos, no solo para mí. Todo el grupo hizo un excelente trabajo y bueno, es lo que hay ahora en el camerino, es alegría y felicitaciones a todo el grupo.
So there's lots of words of congratulations, not just for him, but for everyone, and there's a lot of festivities, a lot of celebration.
Last one.
Kerwin, te saluda un compatriota. Hoy la prensa seguramente en Colombia está abriendo sus secciones deportivas con el gol de Kerwin al equipo precisamente de Messi, como lo hiciste esta semana. Pensando en la selección Colombia, ¿te sientes muy joven o has tenido acercamientos pensando en los partidos de eliminatorias de ahorita de noviembre ante lesiones como las de extremos como Cuadrado? Tú estás desempeñando un gran papel. ¿Qué piensas? ¿Te motiva ¿Cómo está ese momento pensando en algo como Selección Colombia?
No, bueno, me alegra mucho estar un colombiano aquí también. Y bueno, creo que el momento y el tiempo de Dios es perfecto, ¿no? Creo que cuando se dé el llamado se va a dar. Ahora yo sigo trabajando y enfocado aquí en Charlo, el partido que viene. Si se da la oportunidad de ir a Selección Colombia de un llamado, igual voy a desempeñarme al 100%, y bueno, pero ahora estoy enfocado aquí en Charlo.
So given, so it's likely that Colombian press are going to be opening up their media and just thinking there's Kerwin with Messi's name also tied to it. Given his track here and then also looking ahead into potentially playing with Colombia, like what does that look like for you? How do you feel about that? And he said thank you, but yeah, obviously playing for Colombia, he's a proud Colombian. Playing for Colombia would be great, but right now he's focused on here and being here with Charlotte.
Have at it. Whoever wants to start can go ahead.
How does it feel to have made playoffs?
We are very happy, very, very happy, very proud of the team. I think we deserve. We had some difficult time this year, and I think we show a lot of things as a team, and we deserve to do it.
And what was the biggest motivation to not give up?
A lot for the fans, for our family, for Hunton, for everyone, every single fan. We are very happy and very proud to be in because we deserve it.
How does it feel as a defender to keep a clean sheet against one of the best players in the world?
Great, very great. It wasn't easy, but finally after 2 or 3 games against them, we did it, so very happy about that. Thank you.
Now, the goal that was called offside, what were you thinking? Like, what was going through your mind during those moments?
We were, more calm because we knew he was offside. So, of course, sometimes it's not easy. It's close, but we knew. So we just keep our shape, our calm until the end of the game, and did it work.
Nice. Now, Kahlina had a performance. How do you feel? What do you have to say to Kahlina?
Big thank you because he did every game. He saved us minimum 1 or 2 times. So yeah, very proud of him, and he deserved it because he worked a lot.
Do you have anything to say to the fans that came out today? It was pretty electric atmosphere tonight.
Thank you to came with this number. First time we won with the upper body open, so we are very happy with this. But no, very nice, very nice.
You've gotten way calm on the ball throughout this whole season, and it's definitely shown the past couple games. How have you, been able just to be a bit more calm on the ball, throughout, these last couple games, especially with playoffs moving?
We know our qualities. Just we have to be focused and to get confidence from each other and play together. That's the main thing, and I think that's what we did during this game and before. So finally, did it work, and we deserve it again.
Yeah, obviously, I am very, very happy, and I like to observe happiness in people. For me, it was an incredible moment. I'm very proud of our boys. I'm very happy for the city because they've been, even today, I know that Messi was in town. But still, they saw, and I saw a lot of support for our boys. And so I'm delighted for the boys, first and foremost, because I know that they were working hard, and all season we have been criticized for different reasons, but I told you that I had a lot of faith and trust in them, and so very, very, very happy for everybody at the club and for our supporters.
The last 2 games, 2 goals and an assist. Kahlina came with a huge save there near the end. Maybe just talk about those 2 players in specific and just the importance.
Everybody is important. Everybody is important, starting with the guys that they don't make the squad. I want to repeat this message because for me it's an important message. It's key. Because if we playing with intensity, if we playing with this kind of attention and willingness to play strong, is because everybody involved, all the players involved, they give the best. As I said many times, and that's my thought is with them, that it's hard for them not to make the squad at times, but and so having said that, to come to your question, yeah, Kahlina came with the goods at the end. Everybody, I think, he saw the header in, and he made an unbelievable save. But we know that in those circumstances, Christian is one of the top goalkeepers in this league, in my opinion. Couldn't do anything against Messi. Could do in the 1v1. Thank God he was offside. Nobody can do anything against him. Because you think, well, you know he's going to cheat, but if you stay up, he passed the ball into the net. So there's no chance against him. And then Kerwin for me is, I want to praise him more on his defensive work. Because that he has talent, we all know. He can cross, he can shoot very well, he can pass the ball. Technically, he's very gifted. And he's learning to become also disciplined without the ball. And for me, he played the most complete game of the season. Then after you say, why do you take him off? Because I think because of that, he took a lot of energy from him. And we have players that come on and can do a job, like Justin, for example, that he's a veteran in the league and he played that role very well, minimizing Yedlin, which we know is a very, very good player when he attacks the space. So, yes, great games from Kale and Kerwin, but everybody.
Red Bulls is your next opponent. How do you, I guess, assess that tie now that you have to travel to?
First of all, we are very pleased to be in the playoff and to be alive. And then whoever team we needed to take, we will take. It would have been great to host for our supporters, but, it doesn't matter. This is what it's important. We are in the playoff. This is the most important thing. And then after we have to be ready for Red Bull. We know that they are a strong team with history behind them. But I think today we play against, in my opinion, one of the best teams in the league in terms of quality, in terms of tactically, many things. I think they are a real force in MLS. And
Christian, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Reaching the playoffs. Talking about the quality of your opponent tonight, Tata just said that from his point of view, he thought that you guys were very deserving in clinching the playoffs, and also that he thought the team has a really good style of play. So talk a little bit about that. And second part of the question, if you could summarize this season in one phrase.
This is a question that you probably have to tell me a week before so I can prepare. First of all, I want to thank Tata because for me he's one of the finest coaches. That when I was here with Patrick, with New York City, he was with Atlanta, and he could see that he transformed the team. And so for me, it's an honor to play against these teams because of his experience and his knowledge. So that obviously pleased me, but I accept the compliments. I am very happy, but I give it to my players because I can talk as much as I want, and they have to go and play. So it's them that they have to be praised. In one, in one phrase is difficult, and I would say the phrase that Ash was saying at the end of the final whistle, which is sticking together. It's very easy when you are under pressure to divide, and everybody, trying to, but this group, they stick together. And that for me, this is something that makes me proud, because for me the moral values are before the football values. So to have a team that stick together, and we had many difficult moments, many time starting, and I said also to the boys that I want to mention Anton because I didn't mention during the season, but every day I've been thinking of him, and he has been always in my thoughts on a daily basis, and it's time. And I want to think of him, and I want to name him, nominate him, because he would have been unbelievably happy tonight, and that's why I keep calm, because I'm thinking of him while all this jubilation is going on. Thank you.
Yeah, you mentioned, I mean, from the beginning of the season clear through till Wednesday, you guys had some difficulties late in the games, and but you pointed out that there were a possibility for growth. Did they show you that growth tonight by holding the lead from the
Of course, but they showed this growth since few games. That's why I wasn't happy that the accent is going to be put always about conceding late. Okay, because that can happen. That can happen, and of course, as a coach, I need to find a way. But I even saw today again in Premier League, Chelsea conceded the last minute the goal exactly like we conceded the last week in Miami. And these are guys that they have 40, 50 million. So sometimes a mistake happens in football. Otherwise, you never score goals. But I didn't want us to be labeled as the team that, and because I thought that would take away the growth that this team has been going through, playing good football, playing courageous football, home and away, since at least the defeat we had in Miami, the 4-0. Even though we had a good run in the League Cup, I thought that after that, the first game against LAFC, I think that we show a different side of us. I think the boys were growing as a team, and I didn't see a lot of recognition in that for them mainly. But because then Orlando scored late, and then Nashville scored late, always this, that for me is very reductive, and I didn't like it at all. Because that is not our identity. Identity is that we are growing as a team, and we can give a game to everybody, and then we will learn to win games. So I saw a lot of improvement again tonight against, for me, probably the best team we face all season.
Just curious, your thoughts during those last 2 minutes when you were kind of playing pinball down there by the goal. What was going through your head?
You know, I thought I was calm, strangely, because normally these moments should take away years of your life, right? But I was strangely calm because I think it will be what it will be. And the way he has to go, he will go. Because we know that also Messi tried to score from corner. So until the 90th minute, he didn't want to lose the game. He's still, for me, the best player in the world, despite what people says. And I know that they have the quality with Alba, with Busquets, the experience, and the other players that the ball can go your way and another way. What do you say? And then after, we will have again, you will concede it the last minute. So I took it with philosophy, and I say it will be what it will be. I knew that the boys will have thrown everything against it, and I would have been devastated mainly for them. But he went as he had to go.
Congratulations. This was a significant mark in Charlotte's long soccer history. Was there any just out of the normal nervousness or apprehension like before the game started?
I didn't feel nervous at all. But not because I wanted. No, I thought that we had the plan, and I said to the boys that we have to align our head with our heart. Because we play with a lot of heart in many games, and sometimes we let the heart rule our head. And our improvement, it will be in that as well. And I think that the boys tonight, they were really good at that, because this is a team that as soon as you make a little mistake, you get punished. And so to concede not so much to them, something you have to concede is impossible. If Messi take the ball, he dribble. There's no one can stop him. And so you try your best, and I think that you become nervous, in my opinion, when you try to control things you cannot control. So you are, you have feeling this pressure that you need to win at all costs, and so. But in order to win, you have to focus on what you do. And I thought that the players were really good in that, and I tried to transmit that. Let's align our head with our heart. The most difficult thing is to have the heart. They have it in abundance, our players.
I thought that the team played individually and collectively. They stepped up, and especially like Copetti, the last match was much more obvious, scoring a goal. But the work he does off the ball, I think, is as valuable as anything. If you could speak to that, and who some of the other unsung heroes, less obvious heroes of this game were.
I think Enzo played really well, and at times they put pressure, and in a game where the boys, they know the importance of staying in the game and try to win it. Sometimes we could play a little bit better from the back. We decided not to give ourselves silly mistakes, potential. So Enzo in this case is very important because he can hold the ball, he can fight, and to have a number 9 like that is very important. So for me, he played really well. He nearly scored the same goal when Kerwin crossed the ball from the same spot against them, just for a little, for an inch. That would have been amazing. But I think Enzo is a very good player, and he gave us a lot of qualities that this team needs. And so hero, I don't know. There are many. All of them, also the guys that they came on. But if I have to name one, I want to say Jere Uronen, because a lot of times he was with Messi, and his experience at international level helped him to be calm. He's a calm guy, and he came from his national team. I thought he's one of those players that normally goes under the radar, but very important for the team.
All right, last one for Sam from
Coach, I wanted to ask you, with this win and everything that you've accomplished, we still have the playoffs to go, but it's a two-parter. Number one, just how proud are you of these boys and all the work that you've done with them? And I'll ask the second one after that.
Very, very proud of the boys because, as I said, they have been working hard. I remember having press conferences after we lost at home against Atlanta, after we had some difficult loss, and here against New England at the very end. In a game we didn't play well, but in front of 70 plus, and they got a lot of criticism. I got a criticism, but that doesn't matter. I saw a team that they fight in training. They came to training always with a big attitude, and so because of that, I think that that makes me really, really proud of the boys.
And second, there was an entirely different atmosphere on Wednesday down in Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Tonight, you had an absolutely electric crowd. How much difference did that make?
That makes a huge difference. That makes a huge difference. I know, as I said before, that it was probably because Messi is in town, but that's great. It happened with Pulisic as well when he came here with Chelsea. But I think that the more people come to see us, the more people come to see that we also have very, very good players, talented players, that they can play toe-to-toe even with the best in the world. And I think that the crowd that we have is one of the things that I said from day one really surprised me in a positive way. And is one of the best in the league. We get praise because of that, and I hope that they can come more and more. That's why it would have been great to host, but it's okay. We want to bring more playoff games here because we want this kind of crowd to accompany us, to be with us as much as possible.